Hello and welcome everyone to the mains PYQ discussion by Neva EAS. Here we have a question from the 2021 mains, a 15 marker for 250 words about the constructive program of Gandhi. Now see this? Bring out the constructive programs of Mahatma Gandhi during the non-cooperation movement and civil disobedience movement. Now, as an introduction to this question, to give you the clarity on concept, I've explained that in the introduction itself here. See this term, struggle, truce, struggle. Now, this is the strategy Gandhi adopted in his national movement campaign, or what we can call in his national movement ideology. So, this was the strategy that he adopted. First, there will be a phase of struggle, then he will have a phase of truce, and a phase of struggle again. So, the idea is you give your enemy or your opponent time to reflect, time to reconsider. So, we can call non cooperation movement a struggle, we can call civil disobedience movement another struggle, but the gap between these two events can be the true spirit. So what do Gandhi do in this gap? That is the constructive program. So that's how you should understand this term, constructive program. So what exactly is constructive program? Constructive program means the social angle of the movements. For example, Congress doesn't have a social reformist angle. Congress is a political organization. Whereas we have social reform movements in India. For example, the movements led by Ram Mohan Roy, Dayanand Saraswati, Swami Vivekananda. So Gandhi's constructive program is an equivalent of that. So he believed that the social fabric of a country is very important for them to fight something like a national movement. And how is an organization like Congress going to function for the social fabric? It is through the constructive program. Take, for example, the charka that Gandhi carried every time. So Charka is part of Gandhi's constructive program. It is not necessarily a political movement. Through Charka, he is propagating the message of independence, Swaraj, self-determination, dignity of labor. And through all these ideas, he is working on the social fabric. The numerous articles he has written in Harijan, everything is related to this constructive program. So I have broken down that entire constructive program here for the 15 marker. So we'll start with the phrase itself, struggle, truce, struggle. And we'll say that it's a range of initiatives for social upheaval. And it happens during the gap period. I hope the concept is clear. Now let's go to the structure. Here we have marked everything. First we'll start with Khadi. So Khadi represents self-sufficiency, Swadeshi, and economic freedom. That's one of the tenets of Gandhi's constructive program. Second, village-based cottage industries. Now, this is the reason why we have cooperative societies part of our directive principles, because this was a program that was promoted by Gandhi. Third, women empowerment. You know that women were major constituents in Gandhi's movement, like civil disobedience movement. Sarojini Naidu, she was a major figure, and there were a lot of women who followed Gandhi in such movements, and it has its roots in the programs that he did during the truce period. Next step is untouchability. So this is the period during which Gandhi and Ambedkar are engaging in the debate about the Pune Pact. So Gandhi's side to it was propagated through his campaign for Harijans. He participated in the Vaikam Satyagraha in the year 1925, and he has campaigned against untouchability. Now that is also part of the constructive program. Next up you have Gram Swaraj, the idea of self-sufficient villages. So that was his idea. This was a UPSC previous year question for prelims. What is the similarity between the ideologies of Gandhi and Marx? And one of it was Gram Swaraj. Next, Nai Talim. This is his form of education, which is based on values and inculcation of skills rather than rote learning. This is in opposition to the English education. Next up, Hindu Muslim Unity. So we can see Gandhi bringing up the Khilafat movement to unite the Hindus and Muslims, the factions that needs to be united if India has to be free. Next up, Tamil promotion. It can be seen in the larger context of language. So Gandhi is a unifier. He is a mass unifier. It is once he came back to India in 1915, he unified the Hindus and Muslims. He unified the extremists and moderates. He unified people across the country, something that we lacked during the 1857 revolt. So Gandhi did it through various tenets. Here, Tamil promotion is one. Next up, alcohol prohibition. So you need a generation that is focused, a generation that is focused on saving money, a generation that is focused on spiritually upholding themselves. So alcohol prohibition is something that supports everything, and this is a promotion that helps him to gain the support of women as well. So for all these reasons can be considered as Gandhi's constructive program. We can give it under various heads. You can expand them based on what I've said in this video, and we'll conclude this on the socio-economic fabric, on the need of socio-economic fabric for political mobilization. Political mobilization won't happen if you have divided factions within the society. You need them to be united. For that, this is the way that Gandhi found. So that's the conceptual idea. Keep this concept in mind, decipher the word constructive program, and put all these points to substantiate that concept. All right. So that's it. Thank you for listening.